Hey guys, it's been a while since I posted and I've just been super busy with work and taking care of this little guy, but I've decided to finally do the Q&A video that I promised to do a while ago, and I also wanted to show little Axel and how much he's grown. Say hello, Axel. Say hello. So if you guys haven't tried Pocky, this is one of my favorite chocolate biscuits, and I'm going to be snacking on one while answering the questions.
Okay, first question. What were your favorite subjects in school?
So my favorite subjects in school, I would say, was IT or information technology. So that one I had the most fondest memories because that class was such a bludge. It was a super easy class, and I actually got a band 6 or grade 90, which is like a high distinction, like the best you can get essentially in that class. And it was super easy, and like had so much fun with my friends in it.
What were your elective subjects in year 11 and 12, and were any of them related to civil drafting?
So interestingly, I didn't do any drafting. I didn't even know what drafting was when I was in high school. So the only subject that I could say was closest to drafting was mathematics. So I did 2 units math or advanced maths. But my electives were information technology, IT, business studies, studies of religion. So I did studies of religion because I went to a Catholic school, and that was a requirement. You had to do a religion subject. English, 2 unit or advanced English. Yes, I think that was it. Honestly, I can't remember. I should look.
What made you want to become a civil drafter?
So I wanted to become a civil drafter because of my father-in-law. So he's actually a structural drafter, and he was showing me and Camille this type of work he did, and he was saying that it's really easy and it's very interesting, and like there's a good career trajectory. So when we were looking for work, he recommended we try an apprenticeship, and that's how I got into it. So started as an apprentice, and I really enjoyed doing drafting, and that's how I progressed to where I am today.
When did you start YouTube?
So I started YouTube in April 2024. Yeah.
Why did you start YouTube?
So I did make a video about that, how YouTube changed my life, but essentially I made YouTube for memories, and I didn't expect it to blow up the way it kind of is. Well, like I'm not super large YouTuber, but like I never expected to even get monetized. I always hoped, but yeah, it's pretty good that I am, and that's the memories essentially is the main thing. And it's also a really cool way for my family to see what I'm doing, especially the extended family. Like, for example, I have cousins and aunties in Canberra and America and Indonesia, and they watch my vlogs, and they get to see pretty much what I'm doing and like how things are progressing, even though we don't talk that regularly.
How much time does it take for you to produce one vlog, including editing?
So one vlog, usually that would be 1 hour worth of filming, and then 3 to 4 hours of editing. So probably 5 hours. But in the earlier days, it probably took more like 6 to 7 because I was slower at editing, but now I've got a pretty good system and I know exactly what to do.
What's been the most surprising part of your YouTube journey so far?
So, like I said earlier, I never expected to kind of get this size and people recognizing me. So one of the craziest things, and I shown in one of my vlogs, is like I met a random family of viewers in Adelaide and they came up to me, but I also ran into other people who also watched my vlogs like in Sydney as well. And like, yeah, it's just crazy being recognized. I think that's the biggest thing.
How do you balance work, YouTube, and now being a dad?
Badly, to be honest. Work and family is priority. So family first, of course, but the reason I haven't posted in ages is because like I'm bad at balancing this YouTube part. So yeah, pretty bad.
Next question. How and when did you know you wanted to become a dad?
So I've wanted to become a dad since I was like 20 years old. So a couple of years into our relationship with Camille, or our relationship. And I always wanted to have like a little me, someone I can play with and like watch grow up. So yeah.
Do you enjoy being a dad so far?
I do, but it's really hard, but also super rewarding. Like he's waking up like every 3 hours. So he actually got really good sleeping throughout the night. So he was sleeping like 6 hours, 7 hours, like the last 2 weeks. But now he's like regressed back to like every 3 hours, so 3-4 hours. So like if he sleeps at 10, he'll wake up at like 2 or 3, and then like we're awake. And then from 3, he'll probably wake up again like 6 or 7. So it's destroying the sleep.
What made you decide to include Axel in your vlogs?
So I think I always wanted to show my life and the memories of it. So I think when he's a bit bigger, I'll probably stop showing him, but while he's small like this, it's just really nice memories to see. And like on our phones, we have like tons of photos of him and videos, but yeah, it's just nice being able to like watch this kind of stuff on the TV and see him grow up. Like even watching our older videos is like nostalgic for us. Hey.
Now on to relationship questions. Can you tell your audience the story of how we met?
So we met at university. So even though we did a diploma of civil construction design, and that was at TAFE, we actually met at university. So we did a Bachelor of Business Administration, and we met first semester, first year together. So we've known each other for a very long time, and I would say we met through friends of friends, and because we were doing the same course, like we were in each other's classes, but we really started talking after I threw a highlighter at her head based on a dare. And she gave me a dirty look after it hit her head. Probably not the best thing to do, but I felt so bad I apologized after, and then because of that we started talking more, so I guess it was kind of good. But yeah, that's how we met essentially.
How did you know I was the one?
I do the quizzes.
Quizzes? What sort of quizzes?
There's like a lot of questions you're meant to like ask yourself, like, do you see yourself with this person? Do you see yourself? Do you see them as the mother of your children? Things like that. So like I had to assess all those questions, and then like when I thought back that it was yes for like all of them, I was like, oh yes, yeah, she's the one.
What is something that I always tease you about?
So it's my snoring, I would say. So I'm a very loud snorer, and like, yeah, she always teases me.
Do you believe you're a loud snorer?
Yes, I do. So funny story, when I was at camp, like in high school or something, people were shocked that I was the one snoring. They thought it might have been an animal or something. Or like I was choking, because like, yeah, I'm a bad snorer.
Next question is, you mentioned in the previous video that you have a brother. Do you spend a lot of time with him, and what's the age difference?
It's about a 1 year age difference. We don't hang out that much, but we do. Yeah, I probably see him like maybe once or twice a month. Yeah. So he also lives in Sydney, but he lives I think Redfern at the moment. No, sorry, not I think. He is living at Redfern.
What is one thing fatherhood has already taught you, even in the early days?
Oh, you have to have a lot of patience and persistence, and say goodbye to a good night's sleep. Like, I haven't slept so good ever since we've had Axel, except for the time I went to Adelaide. That was really good. When I was able to get some good night's sleep.
Do you have any advice to new parents?
Yeah, my advice is definitely make sure your relationship is strong, because having a child can put a strain on it, and it's a lot of work. Pretty much your life as a normal couple is kind of over. Like, you spend so much time taking care of the baby. Like, it's very hard, but it's also very rewarding. Like, we're watching him grow up, so he's starting to make noises now and like kind of talking to us, and like he's grabbing things. It's just so cute.
If you had a whole day to yourself, no baby, no work, how would you spend it?
So if it's just me, I would probably either be playing games on my PC or binge watching TV shows.
How do you stay focused on tasks and avoid distractions when working from home?
Very badly once again. So thankfully Camille is like, she's off and she's able to take care of Axel while I'm working, but I find listening to music is very helpful. Helps me zone everything out, and yeah, having cams.
If you weren't doing YouTube or drafting, what do you think you'd be doing instead?
I think I would be an accountant. Yeah.
Why accounting?
So accounting because, like I said earlier, I did a business degree and I actually did really well in majority of the accounting subjects. So I guess I would kind of naturally just go into that field. Though I found it very boring, but I just happen to be good at it. So I don't know.
What's something you wish more people knew about civil drafting?
So that's a very interesting question. I think it would be that it is kind of like an art and it does take time. So when you're on a major project or any project, like engineers and project managers are always pressuring you to finish very quick, but if you want like good quality drawings, it does take time. So people should know that good things do take time.
On the subject of YouTube, how do you deal with burnout or creative blocks?
These are tough questions. I would say with creative block, I'm starting to use ChatGPT to help me get some ideas on how to video things and like what topics. But also I try and ask you guys, but I've been bad at kind of making the videos. With the burnout, like I find you just have to push through. Yeah, otherwise nothing gets done.
What gear do you use for filming / editing your videos?
So at the moment, I'm using a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I think that's the name. That's my main camera that I use now to film. So I used to use my phone, which was a Galaxy S23 Ultra, but that got destroyed when I took it into the seawater in Fiji. So I don't really use the S24, which I have now, to film. Yeah, mostly the Osmo. But I do have a Insta360. Oh, what's that? What's it called? Do you remember? Can't remember. I did a whole unboxing video on it. It's slipping. Insta360 Go 3S. So I haven't used that one much actually. I don't think the quality looks as good as the DJI, but the convenience, like how it's magnetic and portability, that is like where it really shines. So I've been meaning to put that camera on Riku, but yeah, just been a bit busy. But I will do a day in the life of Riku and Rio one day.
Speaking of Riku and Rio, when did you get Riku and Rio?
When did we get Riku? I think we got Riku in December 23? September 2023.
2023.
And then we got Riku first because that was Cam's dream cat. So I originally wanted a dog because my family, we grew up with a dog, a Shiba Inu, so I wanted that. But then, yeah, Camille really wanted a cat, so we got a cat. And yeah, actually I prefer a cat rather than a dog.
What breed is Riku?
So Riku is a British Shorthair, and Rio is a domestic Shorthair. So we got Rio a year later because when we found that Riku got a bit lonely, especially when we were working. Like if we were super busy, like we didn't have time to play with him. So we decided to get Rio. So Rio's a rescue cat, and yeah, they play with each other and keep each other company. So that's the main reason why we got Rio.
Going back on the subject of YouTube, what are your long-term goals for the channel?
So I probably just continue more on the vlogs, but I also want to do more CAD stuff as well. And then probably some general advice things. I especially want to leave some advice stuff for Axel when he grows up so he can watch this. Yeah, that's what I see the future of the channel.
What advice would you give someone wanting to start a YouTube channel in 2025?
I would say set your expectations. Like, I was very lucky to get monetized like as quick as I did, but I know a majority of YouTube creators, they don't even get monetized and they can be doing it for years. So if you're looking to make money really fast, it's probably not the right way. But if you're passionate about it and want to like create memories or interested in like filming / video editing type. Like, yeah, it can be really good, and it's a nice way to share those memories with others and to build a community. But yeah, if you're trying to get rich, probably not good. It's a lot of work. Sorry, if you were to start a YouTube channel in 2025, you can check out my earlier video, how much I made in 3 months of being monetized. And I'm gonna release a new one soon, how much I made in the first year of being monetized. So stay tuned for that one if you're interested.
Let's jump on to more personal questions. Would you say you're more of an introvert or extrovert?
So let me know in the comments below if you think I'm more extroverted or introverted. But for me personally, I am introverted.
What is your go-to comfort food?
I would say my go-to comfort food, especially if I'm feeling sick, is like something soupy, so like pho or like a mee goreng chicken soup version. That's my favorite. So Axel, he was crying. He just wants attention and to be held. Right?
Next question. Do you have any movie or TV show recommendations?
Yeah, so I've recently started watching The Last of Us Season 2, and it's really good. If you like dystopian zombie type movies or shows, highly recommend to watch. And the latest movie I saw that I really liked is Ballerina in the John Wick universe. So that's a really good action movie, and like, yeah, actually all the John Wick movies I would recommend watching if you like good action shooting movies. TV shows that I would recommend in general that you must watch if you haven't is The Office, the US version. So that one is so funny, and a lot of work memes we refer to that based on that show. So Dwight is one of the characters, and yeah, he's so funny. And the other one I would recommend to watch as well is a medical drama called House. So that one's a bit older, but still very funny. And yeah, it's played by Hugh, I can't remember his last name. But yeah, he's a really good actor. And yeah, very funny, and like apparently one of the shows actually helped a real life doctor to diagnose something, so might be medically accurate too. Hugh Laurie. Yeah, that's the actor playing House.
And for our very last question, what's one thing you wish you knew earlier in life?
So I would say that things that you thought were important, like when I was 18, for example, which was like HC, ATAR, it's not so important now in later life. It's never too late to turn things around. Yeah, so like these days, this little boy is like one of the most important things in my life at the moment. So yeah, it's I guess your priority shift is what I would say, and never too late to turn things around. And time, you really should enjoy the present, because you look back and like you can never go back to those times. So like I had some of the funnest times in university and high school, and yeah, it's just a memory now.
And that is it for our questions. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that Q&A. If you have more questions, save it and I'll do another Q&A when I hit another milestone. Alright, thanks for watching. Say bye, Axel. Bye.